find out what she thinks to be the reason the girl groups couldn't keep a man, how the guy groups couldn't keep it in their pants. Kennedy's review, a message in the music. Like, share, and subscribe, choose it. Kennedy's review, a message in the music. Like, share, and subscribe, choose it. Choose it, and subscribe, choose it.
Well, hello there. This is Kennedy Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Now, you know the drill. I always take a classic oldies and give you the creative message that I find in the music, and I share it with entertainment purposes only. Now, this morning, I am listening to Gwen Guthrie singing Nothing Going On But the Rent. Now, we're going to move her on out of the way, and we're going to talk about Tabitha. Now, okay, I'm going to tell you, there is one thing that I do agree on. Now, if they're in a relationship, I can understand, by all means, that rent or that mortgage has to go on. But if you are just out here dating Tabitha, if you're out here just seeing these guys, you know, like if you have Willie on Monday, and then you have Timmy on Tuesday, and so on and so forth, then what are you doing? You're telling them nothing's going on but the rent. Now, I can understand that you want your bills paid. You're a woman. If that man cares, you know, what goes on with you, then, you know, if he wants to help you out, then by all means. But do not go out here with this mentality that you're dating these men for what they can do for you. Because there's not a damn thing a man can do for you except give you a baby. Because, you know what? If he gives you money, no romance without finance, oh, you know what? You're taking a damn chance that you're going to run up on a fool who thinks just because he's giving you a little bit of money that he can tell you what to do. You go on out here and let Jerome come on in there and knock Willie and Tommy and David or whoever the hell it is out of your life. Now, if you have a solid relationship and that man is helping you with your bills, by all means, that is a straight up brother. But you know what? You cannot expect for a man to come in and be Captain Saberhole and do everything that you're not willing to do for yourself. Now, I can understand everybody needs a little help, but you do not go out here expecting for some random man that you are dating to pay any bill for you, because that is not the way that your parents raised you. I'm sure my mom didn't raise me like that. See, now if you're married and your husband is paying the rent or your husband's paying the mortgage, all due respect, I understand that. But like I said, you cannot go out here and eeny, meeny, miny, mo and think a man is supposed to pay you anything but disrespect and then no attention if you're just out here knowing nothing's going on but the rent. Baby, come on now. That's not what a hot girl summer is about. That's not what a damn woman is about. Nothing's going on but the rent. What's going on with you, sis? Nothing in this world is free. This has been your girl, Kennedy Brown, and I love you so much. Well, hello there. This is Kennedy Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Now, you know the drill. I always take a classic oldies and give you the creative message that I find in the music, and I share it with entertainment purposes only. But today is a very, very special day. Today is June 20th, 2023. And although he's no longer with us, today would have been my grandfather, Henry Wilbert Shine Mack's 100th birthday. And in honor of him on this Tuesday, I love Tuesdays. After all, I was born on one. But enough about me. We're listening to Gladys Knight and the Pips singing Daddy Could Swear. Now we're going to move him on out of this equation. Let them take their daddy on somewhere else, because I have a story to tell you about my papa. One story in particular. Okay, it was 1985, and I was not yet 17 years old. That summer, I had a tonsillectomy, so I couldn't go anyplace. So my mom came down here to take my grandmother to the store, and my grandfather, he stayed home with me. So he was putting down a carpet, and my grandma would always get on to him about smoking a pipe. So, you know, he couldn't smoke his pipe and chew around, so he always kept his little tobacco head, you know, in a pouch. So he always kept this by the cage of my grandma's hamster, who we called Fuzzy Britches. Now, as my granny and my mama left, Papa decided he was going to take him a little smoke break so Granny wouldn't know, because, hell, I couldn't talk. I couldn't tell. But what happened was he was in there putting the carpet down, and all of a sudden, my mama and my grandma pulled back up. And all of a sudden, he noticed that he had a lump under the carpet. So he started beating the lump down, beating it down, trying to smooth it out before my grandma got there. See, he thought that his tobacco had fallen out of his top pocket, and he tried to hide the evidence. But he was sick as a dog when he went into his bedroom and we discovered that Fuzzy Britches had gotten out of the cage. And it was in fact Fuzzy Britches that he had nailed under that carpet. He couldn't tell my grandma. I couldn't tell my grandma. To this day, she thinks that big-ass tomcat they had ate Fuzzy Britches. But that night, my grandpa had to get rid of the evidence. All I could hear from him that night was swearing. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Yuck, damn it. That is exactly what he gets, because Papa was always doing some old crazy stuff. But you know what? I love and miss that man that I've always affectionately called that old Negro spiritual. But you know what? That's my Papa, and I love him. Listen, mwah. Happy birthday in heaven, Papa. Well, hello there. This is Keni Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Now, you know the drill. I always take a classic oldies and give you the creative message that I get in their music, and I share it for entertainment purposes only. And tonight here in South Carolina, I am sitting here listening to the thunderstorms going on, and I am listening to Orange Juice Jones singing in the rain. Now, we're going to move on out of the way. We're going to talk about this guy named Timmy. Now, Timmy has been living with this girl named Asia. Now, Asia, she's a pretty girl. And Timmy, he's not facially challenged, but he's not, usually what she would date. And he knows that. So what does he do? He throws money at her. He throws clothes at her. He throws jewels at her. But you know what? Never during this relationship has she given him any act right. So, he decides one night to follow her, and he actually sees her with another guy. He sees her with David. Now, she really wants David. She's all up in David's grill. But when you get home, you get mad and you pack all her things, and you sit there and you cut up every damn credit card that you say that you gave her. Now, I'm going to ask you, Timmy, if you gave her credit cards and they're there for you to cut up, then how's she paying for all this stuff that you swear she's running out here paying for? Because she's not going to leave home without those credit cards. So you let me know right there, you're kind of fronting. And then when you tell her what you did, and then you say that she's just a squirrel trying to get a nut, that's why she's cheating on your ass. Because she doesn't want you in that perspective. All she wants from you is what you have given her. Money, jewels, and everything else. So now you're mad because you sat there and created a monster out of a little shy, pretty girl. But see, the thing about it is, it's a lesson learned. No matter if a person doesn't want you, they don't give a damn what you give them. They can come to your house and use your bathroom, not flush the toilet, and still not give two beats about you. But you're sitting up there talking about what you did for this girl. You gave her this, you gave her that, and whatever else. But yet and still, you still couldn't give her what she wanted. And she went out there and got it. So now you're thinking that you're doing something to her by sitting here telling her that you gave her this, and you gave her that, and you gave her this, and you gave her that. And now that she's going to be out, she's going to be walking in the rain with this guy, David, that she really likes. She doesn't give a damn. Because just like she found a simp like you, she's going to find another simp. And I'm here to guarantee you that David is that simp. So don't worry about her out there walking in the rain. You should have been the bigger squirrel and gave her a nut. This has been your girl, Keni Brown. Love ya. Mwah.
So instead, I chill. Then went to the bank. Took out every dime. And then went and canceled all those credit cards.
Well, good morning. This is Keni Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Do you hear what I hear? Now, let me ask you this. You know the drill? If you do, then you know I always take a classic oldies and give you the creative flow that comes from within my imagination, and I share it with you for entertainment purposes only. Now, right about this time of morning, it's like, say, 12:48, and I am sleepless in South Carolina and listening to Jocelyn Brown singing Somebody Else's Guy. Now, we're going to move Jocelyn on out of the equation, and we're going to talk about Olivia. Now, Olivia knows straight up that she is wrong. First of all, when this song comes on, she starts off singing, "Why Can't I?" Okay, it sounded like she was crying. As a matter of fact, it sounded like she was trying to say, "Why should I feel discouraged?" That's what it sounded as if she wanted to say. Because like I said, she's starting off straight up wrong. She's telling us somebody else's guy. So this song does not even have to be completed because we know that sis is wrong. But you know what? Sometimes there are people who think that the grass is greener on the other side. You know, that it looks a little bit better. But sometimes you don't realize that that grass is only green because it's over the septic tank. I'm willing to bet you that this guy, I bet you he is so full of, I'm not going to say, but you know what I'm saying. I bet he's so full of it, and you know, if you sit in it long enough, you don't smell it. So all these other women, or this other woman that he has, she knows that he's not about S-H-I to the T, but she's been sitting in it so long that she does not even smell it. So, you know, with that going on, he can just live his life the way he wants to, because this woman he already has does not suspect that he's out here running around looking all good for other women to lust over him. But you know what? Olivia lusts over him anyway. Although she probably has a man at home, she's lusting over somebody else's heartache. Because like I said, that grass ain't green on the other side. Sometimes it's just to cover that damn septic tank, and sometimes septic tanks back up. And what you better do right now, Olivia, is back the hell up before his woman actually comes looking for you. Because we know how it is. We know that if a woman and a man have problems, she's not gonna really step to that man, because that man, you know, he's gonna lie his way out of it, and she's not gonna be ready for his lies yet. So she's gonna step to who? The one person that's not committed to her, and that's gonna be you, Olivia. All because you wanted somebody else's guy. You better find the man of your own. What is wrong with you? It is sad that you think that a dirty pair of pants at the foot of your bed in the morning is better than no pants at all. And you have my sympathy, sis. This has been your girl, Keni Brown, and I love you so much. Well, hello there. This is Keni Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Now you know the drill. I always take a classic oldies, and I give you the creative flow on the music and the message that I get. And I share it for entertainment purposes only. And that purpose is for fun. And right now, I'm listening to Joe Tex on this rainy Thursday night in South Carolina. That's right. The old school babe, me, is going to take you right back, and we're going to listen to Skinny Legs and all. But we're going to move Joe on out of the equation, and we're going to talk about who? We're going to talk about Leroy. Now, we all know a Leroy. Leroy is that guy who has the same woman all his life. But he always finds something to talk about. And what he's talking about is the one imperfection, the one insecurity she has, her skinny legs. Now, Leroy, he's not going to debate that Ann can cook. Ann is a good mom, but Leroy just loves to rag her in front of his friends about those skinny legs. Now, Leroy does not realize that he himself has to come and go again, because he's kind of facially challenged. He has the mental capacity of a 2-year-old when you really think about it, but yet he's always harping on her about her skinny legs. Now, of all the good things that she has, that's all he can complain about is her skinny legs. So one day he's going to come home, he's going to be hungry and every damn thing. He's going to look around, the kids are not there, and he's going to like, you know, what's going on? So he's going to just sit around and just laugh and just, where did that little skinny leg helper go? And why has she not been here cooking my dinner? So it's going to go on to him to the next morning where he realizes that she got on those damn skinny legs and all and walked the hell on out. Because of everything that she did good for him, all he could talk about were her skinny damn legs. Just like how his sister, Lucy, lost her man talking about his clothing. Now, his clothing, it shouldn't be a factor to you. If that man felt loved, if that man felt that he had some kind of purpose with you, he would do better. But you don't give this man anything positive. So he feels that he should look the way that you make him feel. So you can't talk about him wearing raggedy clothes. Are you wearing raggedy clothes? No, because you probably taking every damn dime he has to make your ass look like a damn model from, what did you call that place? Da Vinci or whatever you call it. I don't know, because, you know, I'm not high maintenance like that. But you're sitting there laughing at that man because of his clothing when you probably took everything to put on your pampered ass. You and your brother, both of you deserve what you get. Nothing. This has been your girl, Kennedy Brown, and I love ya. Mwah. Well, hello there. This is Kennedy Brown of Kennedy's Review. I just want to take the time out to thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube channel, Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Now, you all know the drill. I always take a classic oldies and give you the creative message that I find in the music, and I share it with entertainment purposes only. Now, if you want to know who Becky with the good hair is, sorry for you, but if you want to know what I think was going on in all those classic oldies and find a good reason to laugh, share, and just embrace you all, then that means you got the right channel. We're going to find out why the girl groups in the 60s couldn't keep a man. Where the hell did Jimmy Mack go? We're going to find out why the guys in the groups in the 60s could not keep it in their pants because they couldn't get next to you. And we're going to also delve into the 70s. We took it somewhere completely else. Now, I'm just a country girl from South Carolina, but my personality is sweet as the house wine of the South. Forget about Lipton's, Tetley's, or Louisiana. I am the sweetest tea you will sip. And you know, I just also want to give a shout out to my girl, Helena. Helena, one hell of a cleaner, over at Sanitation and Home Cleaning. So yes, tune in to Kennedy's Review and check out Helena on Facebook. That's right, Sanitation Home Cleaning. This has been your girl, Kennedy Brown. And don't forget to tune in, like, share, and subscribe to A Message in the Music. Do you hear what I hear? I guarantee you, with my creative flow, you will. This has been your girl, Kennedy Brown, and I love you so much. Well, hello there. This is Kennedy Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, A Message in the Music. I am sitting here today on this very beautiful hot August afternoon in 2023. As a matter of fact, it's August 9th, and I am sitting here listening to Otis Redding singing Dock of the Bay. And I want you to understand that this is for entertainment purposes only. I love music, I love fun, and I love you. And I have one hell of a creative imagination. And I want to tell you what I think is going on in this song. Now, we're just going to move Otis on out of the way, and we're going to name this guy Shelton. Now, Shelton has been married to Ethel for 7 years. To put it lightly, he has the 7-year itch. Now, Ethel, she's a great mom. She's a great homemaker. But her only flaw is that she manages all the time to crawl onto Shelton's last nerve and just sit there. So, you know, instead of going back and forth with her and leaving her or anything like that, because he's a great provider and he loves her, he's just through with her aggravating him so much. So he gets himself a white chair and just go sit on the dock of the bay. And that white chair is not in reference to that little Alabama melee that happened last Saturday. But anyway, so he sits there, and as he watches this water just roll, he's sitting there thinking, you know, maybe I should get in here and just swim away from her. You know, just let her think that something has happened to me. So maybe she will begin to appreciate me. But all she does is she just picks apart every damn thing that I do. And I want to be there for my children. I want to be there for her. But it's a damn shame that I worked all damn day to have to come home to listen to her nag. Then she does things for spite, you know? Like, she'll wait till he's home before she starts cooking dinner. She will sit there and yell at the kids relentlessly, and he doesn't want to hear it. I mean, put it like this. He's a school teacher. He puts up with children all day. He doesn't want to come home to some baby kids and his wife getting on his last damn nerve. So I do not blame him for just going out there and sitting on that dock of the bay. I know he wants to throw her into it, but don't do it, bruh. It's cheaper to keep her. This has been your girl, Keni Brown, and I love you so much. Well, hello there. This is Keni Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Now, you know the drill. I'm sitting here on a beautiful Tuesday night in South Carolina. Tuesdays are my favorite day of the week. After all, I was born on one. Yes, I was. And you know, sometimes I just like to sit and find a message in the music and give you my creative flow and share it for entertainment purposes only. And tonight I am sitting here listening to Major Lance singing Now, I'm going to move Major on out of this, but I will tell you one thing. Major Lance, he gave much honor to his elders. Because, you know, in one song he was listening to That's What Mama Say. Then another song he's messing with this man in the park. Okay, so we're going to take Major on out of this, and we're going to talk about a guy named Tony. Now, Tony has been sitting there feeling so damn bad for himself. He has lost his... And he's just feeling just like he just wants to change his name to Cliff and throw himself off his own name. But, you know, he sees this man sitting in the park. And so he decides to go over and bother Mr. Jerry. Now, Mr. Jerry has a lot of manners and everything. And he's sitting here listening to this guy talk about how he lost Judy. Tony talks about nothing but Judy, but what he does not tell Mr. Jerry is that he treated Judy pretty much like a side chick, if there was such a thing back then. So now Mr. Jerry is looking at him, and what's going through Mr. Jerry's mind while he's singing that, he's thinking, this guy is self-centered as hell. He's sitting here talking about some woman that he could easily get back if he gave her a little bit of act right. But here I am sitting on this damn bench. He has not once asked me why I'm sitting here with all my damn earthly belongings. I am sitting here with a tin cup in my hand, not one damn dime has he put in it. But he wants to sit here and make me his shade tree psychiatrist. Damn that. This has been your girl, Keni Brown. Love ya. Mwah.